Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Charisma Cares Travels the World. So I'm Charisma, and today I want to talk about the soft life. Now I know y'all are probably like, you are a single mom, you have a kid with a disability, you are an expat, an entrepreneur. Girl, what you mean the soft life? Are you crazy? Yeah, y'all know I ain't got good sense. So, yes, I do want to talk about it. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So, who am I? I'm Charisma. Like I said, I travel the world with my son. I do so by investing in real estate passively. I talk to you about all kinds of things on this channel. I talk to you about the journey in real estate, how you can do it too. I have courses linked below, courses that start in January, so check that out. I'm also talking about just life, survival, and thriving out here. So I just really felt like talking to you today about living this soft life, or at least trying to live this soft life, was very important. Now, what brought this on for me is I was sick. I was sick for really a good week. I'm down here in Mexico City, and I am working myself to death. I have classes, courses going on. I'm doing coaching. I am looking for real estate. So I am really working. And when I got sick, it dawned on me that I probably got sick because I was doing way too much. I was overexerting myself. I wasn't getting enough rest, and I really wasn't putting myself first. So what I want to talk about today are 10 things that we can do to bring that softer life to us, to pursue it and not wait for it to happen. Because, you know, as women, also, if you're a Black woman, you are not used to a soft life. You are used to running, achieving, doing everything the hard way most of the time, overcoming obstacles, checking off boxes. So we are not used to that soft life. So I'm not that woman that's sitting here covered in feathers, you know, just, oh, hey girl, how are you? No, I'm not her. Like, I am your everyday woman that was doing everyday things, trying to excel in life, create some financial stability, create some generational wealth, doing these wonderful things that we all want to do, but trying to find a balance. So I was looking at Breeny Lee, her video on how to live a softer life. And I'm going to look down, y'all, because I do notes. So I got to make sure I get everything in here. So the first thing that Breeny Lee says is mindset. So the thing is, first of all, we got to get our mind right. We have to decide that this is something that we want to do. We have to decide that working hard, grinding, not sleeping, running circles, doing everything for everybody else is a little too much. We can't continue to live that way. Even if we feel like it is for our best, we can't continue to live that way, because what happens is that not only is it stressful to you mentally, but eventually your body shuts down and it's like, oh no, ma'am, no, we're not doing that here. So we have to mentally decide that we're going to take time to ourselves. We're going to take time for ourselves. So you have to figure out what that is for you. You know, you may be an introvert, and that may be, we talked about it the other day on the live. You can catch that video here. We talked about sitting in the park and people watching. Or you may want to go out and do some yoga on the beach. Sit down, have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, depending on where it is and wherever you are. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Take time for meditation. Things of that nature. That self-love and that mindset is so important. That's the first thing that we're going to do. The second thing that we're going to do, y'all, I am in Mexico City. You all know that I travel. My next stop is Playa del Carmen. One of the things that I have decided at this point in my life, oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this, is my rose quartz self-love. Whenever I feel like I need to put more focus on me, I switch over to a pink rose quartz. For those of you all that follow the chakras, the heart chakra is actually green, but for me it's pink. That's where I gravitate towards. I didn't even realize I have on a pink shirt as well. So I use the heart chakra not for love for others, but actually for love for myself and self-love. Now sometimes that opens up the door for others to come in. However, the goal is for myself. Me, myself, and I got me, myself. No, I can't sing, y'all. But, okay. I digress. Domestic help. So when I am in these countries, what I realize is that nobody works as hard as a damn American. And I don't mean that we necessarily work harder at our jobs. However, we work more hours. We have less quality of life. So we wake up, we get the kids together, we send them to school, we go to work, we work our job, we get 30 minutes to hurry up and eat our lunch. We work our job some more. We get off work, we pick up kids, we go home, we make dinner, we get everyone ready, we have quality time with our significant other, we go to bed, and we repeat. Y'all, that's awful. It's an awful life. I'm just, in case you were unaware, that life sucks. It sucks. Like, I am only in my 30s and I had to quit it. That life is absolutely, it sucks. So, and you know, the reason why I say it sucks, because of course everybody's not going to quit their job and become an entrepreneur, right? That's not what I'm saying. It sucks because you're doing every damn thing. You are doing everything. You have no help. In other countries, not just the elite class, but the regular individuals have help. They have nannies. They have cooks. They have housekeepers. Y'all, I am not about this struggle life anymore. I will no longer clean my own damn house every day. Yes, I said it. I don't care if y'all think I'm lazy. I don't care what you think. Quite honestly, I think that I deserve to have someone clean my house at least once a week. Yes, I'm working. I wear multiple hats. I don't have one business. I have multiple businesses. I have multiple streams of income. I am doing multiple things. I even still see patients. Y'all, I ain't about to be cleaning no house like that. Now, I'll straighten up, but no, I need a housekeeper at least once a week. Here in Mexico City, a housekeeper is $25. If you don't have $100 a week after you've been working all them damn hours at that job, $100 a month, my apologies. After you've been working at that job all them damn hours, you can't take $100 a month to make sure you got somebody to come and clean your house. You may need to figure out your life. Now, in the States, I ain't gonna lie, it's about $100 to $200 each time. That was my 5-bedroom house. I don't know what it is now. But even if they come once a month to do a deep clean, is it not worth the $100 to $200? You got to set your own priorities there. For me, y'all may mess around and I may have somebody out here twice a week. But at least once a week. That is a new rule for me in my life. Once a week housekeeper. The next rule is I need a nanny. I need a nanny. I am homeschooling my son and I's tired. Doing all of this stuff is becoming a lot. So I need a nanny. Now, I may decide to let him go back to school, at least part-time. But I need somebody that helps. Somebody that comes in, helps with my son, cooks, straightens up when the housekeeper not here. Yes, I need all of that. I do. Because at this point in my life, I deserve it. I don't have no other reason. I don't give a damn how much money I got in the bank. I just deserve it. I deserve to have someone come and take care of things that I don't even really need to be taken care of. Can you imagine how much better and easier your life would be if you had somebody that was coming to do those things? If not daily, weekly, if not weekly, monthly, let's get our life together. Let's outsource things that don't serve us. Number 3, reject and struggle love. Y'all, don't even act like you don't know. You already know. I tell, me and my friend, we have been having this conversation since we were teenagers. Everybody is entitled to at least one stupid relationship. Now, some of us may have 4 or 5, and that's okay. As long as you're learning from them, you're not staying there, you're not repeating those same damn mistakes. Let's not do that. However, what we don't need is struggle love. We do not need someone that is not truly there for us because we put a title on them and decided that they have been sent to us for some reason. No, boo, they have not. They have been sent to you for toxicity, to conquer and destroy. Yes, conquer and destroy. And the sooner you figure that out, the sooner you need to get rid of said person. What you need to be doing is opening yourself up, loving on yourself. Remember, I said number 2 was self-love, loving on yourself, and you will invite an individual that will do the same. When you do not love yourself, guess what? Guess what, y'all? Ain't nobody else gonna love you because you are first in your life. So if you don't think that you're a priority, how you expect him to think you're a priority? So if you want to live this soft life, take time, do some stock on yourself and decide, are you ready? Are you ready to make those changes? Are you ready to get rid of the individuals, whether you're in a relationship with them or even if they're just friends, that are not serving you, that are not there for you, that are not in your corner, that are putting you down, that are not elevating you, that are bringing toxicity and drama to your life every time you turn around? Girl, no, you don't need that. We're not about that life no more. We are checking that off. Number 3, we are checking it off. We getting up out of here. Because guess what? You are so much worthy. You are so much more worthy than that. In the moment that you realize that you are so much worthy than that, you won't want to be there anymore. You know, and I've had people say, well, I don't want to be single forever. Girl, did nobody tell you had to be single forever? This narrative that once a person hits 40, once a person hits 50, there's no more men is BS. It is. Because guess what? People get divorced all the damn time. People get separated. I ain't saying go out and get with nobody that's separated though. But people get divorced all the damn time. It's all kinds of single people out here. All ages. I was a geriatric nurse practitioner. I tell you, I had people that were in their 90s that were single. There is not a lack of single individuals out here that are waiting for another mate. Now, you may not be out there looking. You may not mentally and emotionally be ready. However, I promise you, when you are, and you open yourself to this world and this universe, whomever you believe in will bring you the person that is for you. You do not have to go out and search for individuals that are toxic and not serving your life. And if you are in those relationships, then maybe, just maybe, it's time to reevaluate. Reevaluate this struggle love. All right, y'all, I'm off that one. The next one, overworking. I got to do something about this. As a fairly new entrepreneur, overworking, I'm not even going to say that. As a perfectionist, type A personality, Virgo. And I'm going to tell y'all, I've never considered myself a perfectionist. It is actually my daughter that told me I was a perfectionist. I personally didn't think I was a perfectionist. However, if the kettle is black, pot called it that, something of that nature, I guess I just got to take that. Because when I thought about it and actually did some self-evaluation, because when people tell me things, I do listen, I realized that she was right. I am a perfectionist. And it's difficult when you're a perfectionist it is not only difficult for other people, it is difficult for you as well, because you are constantly reevaluating and trying to figure out what to do better, where you went wrong, how you can make things just on a grander scale, right? So I struggle with perfectionism. I struggle with being a type A personality Virgo. That is just what I do now. You know, we gonna run circles around you and getting these businesses together. We got our businesses on point. We ain't about to sleep. We probably ain't gonna eat right. We may neglect our relationships a little bit. You know, it's some other stuff there. However, the business is on point, y'all. It's on point. We gotta take care of that, right? How toxic, yeah. Alrighty, so overworking. I have got to find a way to let go of overworking. I have got to set boundaries. I have got to set specific times. We should not just be working morning, noon, and night. And y'all, if y'all knew what time I was recording this video, y'all would call me such a hypocrite. But I am a work in progress at 4:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. We are all a work in progress. So what I urge you to do, and I am going to do as well, is set a time. The same way when you clocked in, or the same way that you clock in at work, you need to do the same for your business. Whether you're doing a new business, if you're a VA, if you're, you know, I'm a real estate investor, I'm a coach, you know, if you know, whatever it is that you do, make sure you have starting and stopping hours. You know, a friend of mine gave me a tip. She says every day she has 3 to 5 things on her list to get accomplished. She does not go above those 3 to 5 things. And I thought about that and I was like, that is really interesting. Y'all, my list about 10 things long, and that's just for one day. And I'll be over there trying to check off boxes. I literally have it on my notebook and I'm like, check. Yeah, that's that analism there. Is analism a word? We got to work on that. If that is a problem that you have to work on that to achieve this softer life. Next thing is rejecting the grind. And that goes along with the overworking, the inability. So as women and strong women, we are raised to be strong all the time. We are raised to take care of our family, take care of our loved ones, you know, the kids, the spouse. We cook, we clean. We got to go out here. We got to make 6-figure salaries. We got to have degrees on degrees on degrees, not stacks on stacks on stacks, degrees on degrees on degrees. Like we doing all of that. Like, we got to go into corporate America. Our hair got to be on point because God forbid we do anything that's not, you know, up to corporate standards. We got to dress the part. We need to make sure we look a certain way. If we're too skinny, too big, that's a problem. You know, and we got to speak a certain way, because if we speak the wrong way, then we're looked at differently. We got to bring all of this in because we can't be angry. Like, we got to make sure we're very nice and, you know, all of that, right? That's some hard ass work. All the time. Hard. We're not really about that hard ass work life anymore. That is tiresome. We would like to be ourselves. So whether that means that I'm about to go out here and get some kinky twist, if I'm about to go out here and be a Rasta, if I want to throw on some sweatpants, whatever it is that I want to do. If I don't even care that I ain't a size 8, because y'all, I don't even know the last time I've been a size 8. It is what it is. This is what I'm going to do. I am rejecting this life that you all have told me, society and media has told me that I have to have. I'm rejecting that, and I'm about to have the life that I want to have. I want to be like Stephanie Perry, Rashida Dow. I want to, be like what Krishana with the Black Sit movement. Y'all, I want to, and I'm sorry if I butchered her name, live a easier, softer life. I don't want to be the strong Black woman all the time anymore. I am rejecting the grind. And the grind I'm doing is the one I feel like doing that day. I know, y'all. Woosah. Process. It's okay. Because I'm going to tell y'all, most of these women out here of different tones have never been about that grind life. And y'all tell them in the comments, let them know, y'all ain't never been about that grind life. Y'all were taught to be feminine and dainty and allow that man to take care of that. Now, you will get your education, but that don't mean you do. That doesn't necessarily mean you go into the field and do anything with it, because you have been taught to have someone take care of you. Whereas on the other side with the Black women, we have been taught to take care of everyone else. We ain't doing that no more. Let's stop segregating. We all about to not do nothing together. Let's all do nothing together. Yes. Okay then. Number 6. We are going to ask for help. We're tired. And we ain't got to do this anymore. So we are asking for help. So for me, I'm hiring a VA. Now, I am a great business person. I will teach you everything. I will break it down. I will explain it, but I hate customer service. I said it. I do. I hate it with a passion. It is a very important part of being an entrepreneur. So I'm going to hire somebody. See, that's the thing. We got to learn what we good at and what we bad at. We got to learn what we excel at and what we I don't want to say fail at, but don't do as well at. Our strengths and our weaknesses. Customer service is a weakness for me because I have so many more important tasks that I need to be doing. But my clients need the customer service. That is very important for them. It is detrimental for them to exceed because I want everyone to exceed, which is why I do what I do for women, because we are not given these tools. Well, for all of us to exceed, y'all, I need to have some damn help. I need a VA. I need somebody to be doing these tasks that I really don't have time to do and I really should be doing. So I'm going to hire help. And that's important. And that goes into number 7, which is throw money at your problems. I ain't saying we rich. What I'm saying is that sometimes your time is worth more than money. Y'all got that? Let's go back a second. Remember when everything was going on with COVID and we were first really introduced to DoorDash and whatever the other one was that delivered your groceries? Do you remember how much time that put back in your day for you to just go online, order those groceries, pay an extra $10, have someone go shopping, drop the groceries off at your house, and all you had to do was put them in the refrigerator? Now, I'm not going to say they always got the grocery shopping right. You know, you got to take the good with the bad, right? However, that put time back in your day by trading energy, trading the monetary energy for your time. You bought back maybe 2 hours a week. Yeah, 2 hours a week may not sound like a lot, but if you go on grocery shopping on a Sunday and you got to go out at 1, you don't get back till 3, that's 2 hours where you could have been doing something else for your time. So it may be worth those $10, $15 to pay someone to do that. Hell, y'all probably paying more than that in the gas money. So that's what I mean when I say throw money at your problems. I'm not saying you out here making it rain. Y'all know I'm from ATL, so, you know, make it rain. Um, but what I'm saying is prioritize your life. I think a lot of this is about prioritizing, which in prioritizing, I got to tell you, we about to reduce the stress. We got to do it. We got to do it. We have to look at our life and decide the stressors. Now, I'm not going to say all stressors are bad, because there are good stressors. And the good stressors allow you to do things that you need to get done. They put a little bit of fire under your behind to make you move. So there are those good stressors, but there are some negative stressors. There are some things that we need to get rid of. There are some people that we need to get rid of, that we don't need in our life anymore. Yeah, I did. I said that. I did. We sometimes got to clean house, and sometimes we're so stuck in our ways and we're so nervous about it that we don't want to let go of people, places, or things that are no longer serving us. But what good is it doing you? Is it doing you any good, or is it making things worse? That friend that you have that every time you tell her, girl, yes, I'm going to move soon. I'm getting ready to travel the world, or I want to move to Panama. I'm going to live in Panama City. Girl, why you want to live there? They don't speak no English. Okay. Girl, so, you know, this job is really wearing on me. I think it's about time I make a change. Girl, you know you get paid good money there. Why would you change? Why would you leave that? Ain't no job perfect. Thank you for your support. Thank you. That friend. I don't know, y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all gonna do with her. Y'all tell me. Because I got rid of her. I can't do a lot of negativity. I have a lot of friends. And for that reason, sometimes my friends turn over, because some people are with you for a season, for a reason. Yes, yes, yes. Also, we want to reduce our stress in our jobs, in our life, our relationships with our children, put in boundaries, give the children some chores, give them stuff to do. You ain't got to do everything. They can cook. Go ahead and make us a hot dog or something. Yes, we need to reduce the stress. I told y'all, this is soft life, mommy, single mom, entrepreneur, single woman way. This is not soft life with no real responsibilities. Number 9, sleep. Well, that's simple enough, right? Not for me. I have such bad insomnia, y'all. Sleep is very difficult. I go to sleep late. I wake up early. However, for the mind to rejuvenate, for your body to do the processes that it needs to do, to even just simple things like keeping your blood pressure and your heart rate down, being able to focus, having new creative ideas that come to you. All of those different things really require sleep. And more than likely, I'm going to guess that most of you all are not getting enough of it. So whether that means, not medical advice, it's not a medical thing, whether that means you get some melatonin, you go see your doctor about getting some medication for sleep, you start to maybe go on YouTube and listen to some of the sleep meditations at night. And I'm talking to both of us. Not both of us, all of us, all y'all out there in cyber world. Hello, say hello. Hello, y'all. Take time to get rest, because it will catch up with you. It will be catching up with me soon. I'm not sure when. Let's rest, y'all. Let's get some sleep. And number 10, live intentionally. So I told y'all I was an adult geriatric nurse practitioner. I was also a hospice nurse. I've been a nurse for well over a decade. And I was also an ICU nurse. So I have seen a lot of death in my life. I have worked with a lot of people that were moments away from passing away. And I've just worked with people that are older. And the reason I live my life today the way that I do is actually because they encouraged me to. I would many times be told, do not wait until you retire to travel. Because what happens is you get sick, your spouse gets sick, you all are ill, or maybe you're not able to move the way that you were before. Your children need you, or your grandchildren need to come live with you. All of these things happen. So that 401k or pension that you had that you can't touch till you're 65 or 66, now that you can touch it, you don't have the quality of life anymore. It's just not there. So you waited 6 to 7 decades for something that's not guaranteed. Live your life now. Now, I'm not telling everybody to get up and travel the world, because that's not even everybody's dream, right? That was my dream. That was something I wanted to do. But whatever your dream is, if you don't want to work 9 to 5 and you want to be an artist and paint something like this beautiful mural on the wall, you do that. You start painting. You start getting some gigs. You start doing what you want to do, and you slowly scale back on the 9 to 5 until you can scale up on that dream. If you're a musician and you want to go out here and play in some jazz clubs, girl, get your jazz on. Go do that. Be the best of whatever you want to be, because time is not promised. Like they say, you go outside and get hit by a bus, and that's the end. You know, one thing that I know, when I leave this life, they're going to say, girl, Charisma lived her life. And that doesn't matter what age I am, because even today, at this point, I have done more in my life than many people have done in double my lifetime. So what you cannot say is that I did not live my life, because I am living my life purposefully. I am living my life fully, and I am living my life intentionally. And I challenge you to do the same. When I felt like my life was where my life just needed to be surrounded by my kids, I did that. That was me living intentionally. When I said I need to go back to school because I need to make more money in less time, I did that. That was my goal. I was living intentionally. When I decided, y'all, this is for the damn birds, I ain't doing this BS no more, I'm about tired of working, I did that too, because I was living intentionally. That part. So I'm going to challenge you to live intentionally as well. So those are our 10 things, y'all. We got all 10 out there. But I want to give you some little extra tips. In the meantime, if you like this video because you made it this far, right, make sure you like, so YouTube knows you like me, so other people can come and like me too. And we can all just be liked together. Make sure you subscribe and ring the bell for more videos. I go live most Tuesdays around, I don't know, I'm in so many times on 7:30, 8:30 p.m. So make sure you do that. Now, I do want to talk about The Soft Life by Femi Daily, because there's some tips that she gave to live the soft life, and I want to share those with you. And some of them we talked about. We talked about defining your priorities. Another thing is surrounding yourself with joy. So when you're cleaning house and cleaning out the closet of things that no longer serve you, make sure you're bringing positivity in and some joyful things. You know, block out all of that negativity and treat yourself to pleasures, good things. You know, make sure you giving your soul what it is that you need. Sometimes you're going to need to change the scenery. Sometimes you're going to need to do something else. You know, in the midst of COVID, I started hiking. One of my friends was like, girl, let's go hiking. I was like, girl, black people don't hike. And she was like, girl, let's go hiking. You ain't doing nothing else. All we're doing is sitting in the house. I went hiking. Do y'all know After I went hiking with my friend, I literally, it was, if you're familiar with Atlanta, Kennesaw Mountain. The first time, girl, I had to sit down about 10 times trying to get up that mountain, but I made it to the top. I'm not a quitter. Y'all know I hiked that mountain 3 times a week to the point where I could just get up to the top. And that was something that I did for me. It was a change of scenery that I needed, you know. So you're going to need that. Schedule some me time. I scheduled in my hikes. I made sure that somebody was able to watch my son, and I scheduled in my hikes to get them done. People pretty much knew Saturday mornings where I was. I was on somebody's hiking trail because that was good for me. And another thing, unplug. This is something I'm not good at as well, but take time to disconnect all of the social media. We may need to do that where we set that up together. Maybe y'all want to do where we set up a time and we like on this day, from this time to this time, we're not doing any social media. Let me know in the comments if that's something you want to do, and we'll do it together. Let's see. Practice patience. Oh, patience is hard for me, y'all. But patience, not cursing out the customer service people. Let's practice that. Let's practice being forgiving to others, and just be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful for those things, even though you may not have accomplished or you may be working on, you are taking that step forward. Be grateful for the little things. Of course, you know, food, shelter, things like that. But the fact that I can travel, the fact that I was able to start my business, the fact that you have savings and you can either decrease your hours or maybe even leave the field that you're in. Be grateful that you have your family that's supportive or friends that are supportive. Be grateful that those individuals are around you. And then the other thing is, both of these ladies talk about feminine energy. That feminine, masculine energy thing is a rough topic for me, because I know that I live in masculine energy, and I'm actually cool with that, y'all. I don't know, like everybody makes it seem like that's such a bad thing, but there's men that live in feminine energy. Are we out here dogging them for that? I don't know. So, you know, they say the masculine energy is more protective, feminine is more vulnerable. Masculine's more doing, feminine is more being. You know, masculine is more take charge. Feminine is more like feely, you know. I don't necessarily want to say submissive, because I don't know that people, the feminine people, would like the word submissive. I don't even know. Y'all let me know. But they say that to live a soft life, you're supposed to divulge in your feminine energy. I don't know that I agree that that is a necessity. I live in a masculine energy. I am a doer. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. I feel like it is important to put the face forward for your task at hand. So I think that it is more important to maybe allow some of this feminine energy to come in when necessary to balance yourself, because I don't feel like you should have a lot of one or the other. There should be a good balance between the two. However, I don't feel like everybody needs to switch over and no longer be a boss. I mean, if I'm a boss, I'm a boss. I've been a boss for damn near 30-some years. I ain't about to not be a boss anymore. I'm not about to not take care of the business anymore. And I'm not about to, I just can't be that, oh, heck, you are right. Yeah, no, I ain't doing all of that. No, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's a take it or leave it type of thing. I am living in my softer life. I feel like I live in my own energy, what makes me happy. So that is not changing me to make you feel more masculine. Either yes, feel masculine, or you don't. Like, that's pretty much what it is. It's not up to me to do that. But I don't see there being a problem with being a strong woman, having more masculine energy, and still managing to live a softer life. I think that's completely possible. If you disagree with me, which I'm sure some of you all will, let me know in the comments. But if you agree with me, let me know in the comments, because people are quick to disagree, but let me know if you agree. You know, maybe you have more of that masculine energy, but that has not stopped you from having balance, you know, because I feel like sometimes too much feminine energy is a problem too. Like, that you know, you get taken advantage of, you're a little too vulnerable, you know, you put yourself in situations that aren't necessarily good for you. So let me know your thoughts on that. And on that note, y'all, we're going to end this video. Like, subscribe, share this with a friend, especially that friend that be acting up, y'all, and share it with her. Send it to her right now. And I'll see you next time. Ciao.